If you missed my video a couple of weeks ago, then you probably don't know that I got a pet jumping spider. And I was feeding her yesterday and was just really amazed by how she hunts. You can see that ingenuity, the accuracy, and of course that fast, powerful jump. And of course I started to wonder, how do jumping spiders jump? And the results were pretty cool, so I thought that I would share that with you. So let's take a look at how the jumping spider jumps. Hey guys, it's Oliver and welcome back to my YouTube channel Exploring Exotics. Meet the family Celticidae, also known as the jumping spider. This is going to include all jumping spiders, so just a quick disclaimer. Since we're doing the overall family of jumping spiders, keep in mind that this information can vary based on the species, and considering that there are around 5,000 species, there's going to be some differences. Also note that this is still a topic of study and discussion. This is just what we know and what researchers have gathered so far. If and when more answers are found, I will be happy to do an update on this channel. Jumping spiders are small, curious, friendly, and very agile hunters. As their name suggests, they jump. They jump far and they jump fast. And mostly, they use this ability to hunt, but they also use it to get away from danger as well as jump across gaps. And like me, your first thought might be that they jump like grasshoppers, using very powerful leg muscles to launch themselves, but the jumping spider has something a little more unique in mind. So, first of all, jumping. Jumping is a burst of locomotion, and specifically catapult mechanisms in jumping are most often used by arthropods, much like fleas, springtails, and of course grasshoppers. The catapult method uses two sets of muscles that will generate different movements, one to flex and one to extend the legs. However, arachnids are the odd man out, as usual. Arachnids are pretty much one of the only groups of arthropods that have been described to never use catapult mechanisms. In fact, the only use of power amplification in arachnids is the strikes of the trapjaw spider. So how do we know that jumping spiders don't use catapult mechanisms? Well, each leg on a spider has 7 segments. They have the cox, the trochanter, the femur, the patella, the tibia, the metatarsus, and tarsus. However, spiders do not have the extensor muscles at 2 of their 6 leg joints. Both the femur patella joint and the tibia metatarsus joint are missing extensor muscles. Again, those are required for catapult mechanisms in jumping. So instead, jumping spiders use hydraulics. It is important to stop here and say that this is how we believe all spiders move in general. They will use hydrostatic pressure from their hemolymph, or blood, to extend their legs, and their muscles to flex their legs. Spiders are actually able to use their own heart rate to control the hydrostatic pressures. But jumping spiders take it a step further to use it to jump the way that they do. On the outside, you will watch the jumping spider crouch down, curling its legs inward. Then they will lift their front 4 legs upward and shift their weight to their back 4 legs. And what happens next happens in the blink of an eye. The jumping spider will contract the muscles that join the upper and lower plates of the cephalothorax. This decreases the volume of blood in that area, which causes an instant increase of blood flow to the legs at pressures up to 9 to 18 psi. Because of this instant increase of pressure, it actually causes the legs to stiffen, thus propelling the spider. This method allows this tiny spider to travel up to 6.3 inches forward, which is about 6 times their own body length. For reference, humans can only do up to 1.5 our own body length. This study from Berkeley even finds that jumping spiders have leg preferences in their species. Leg preferences meaning the last leg to leave the platform. Species like H. conjunctus and Harboronatus species tend to favor their 3rd leg, while Phidippus species tend to favor their 4th leg. They have also found that this preferred leg is also usually the longest leg. And you would think that these spiders taking off like this are pretty risky. After all, jumping spiders are small. What if they miss? Well, they have a couple of tricks up their sleeve. For one, they have incredible eyesight. They also have incredible depth perception. They have a nearly 360-degree view with large median eyes, with some species of jumping spider being able to see up to 12 inches away. But they still don't always get it right. So what if they still miss. Don't worry, they are always prepared. Before launching, they will actually spin a small amount of silk. They will secure that silk to the surface that they are jumping from. They will stay attached to the silk as they jump. It kind of works like a bungee cord. If they miss, the silk will catch them, they will stop spinning silk, and they will simply crawl back up to their starting point, potentially saving them from an incredibly deadly fall. And there you have it. That is pretty much all we can say about how jumping spiders jump. And of course, give this video a like for the algorithm. Watch another one of my videos maybe if you want to support me a little bit more. And of course, subscribe to this channel if you are into this kind of content or really any animal kind of content. I upload every single Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, alternating between exotic animal education and exotic pet care. But you can hit the bell if you don't want to remember all of that. And as always, I will see you guys next week. Bye.